Let's see if this works.
Junk Shop Library's Improv Bible Study. Are you ready for this? All right. Well, welcome one and welcome all once again to the Junk Shop Library channel, home of Improv Bible Study, where we read every verse and we mock every chapter. We will be turning today to the 11th chapter of the book of Joshua, where I have absolutely no idea what happens. Let's find out together, shall we? And it came to pass, when Jabin king of Hazor had heard these things, that he sent to Jobab king of Madon, and to the king of Shimron, and to the king of Achshaph, and to the kings that were in the north of the mountains, and of the plains south of Chinneroth, and in the valley, and in the borders of Dor on the west, and to the Canaanite on the east and on the west, and to the Amorite, and to the Hittite, and to the Perizzite, and to the Jebusite of the mountains, and to the Hivite under Hermon in the land of Mizpeh. And they went out, they and all their hosts with them, much people, even as the sand that is upon the seashore in multitude, with horses and chariots very many. And when all these kings were met together, they came and pitched together at the waters of Merom to fight against Israel. And the Lord said unto Joshua, Be not afraid because of them, for tomorrow about this time I will deliver them up slain before Israel. Thou shalt hoe their horses and burn their chariots with fire. So Joshua came, and all the people of war with him, against them by the waters of Merom suddenly, and they fell upon them. And the Lord delivered them into the hand of Israel, who smote them, and chased them unto great Zidon, and unto Misrephoth-maim, and unto the valley of Mizpeh eastward. And they smote them until they left none of... Seriously? Sorry, y'all. Smote them until they left none of them remaining. And Joshua did unto them as the Lord bade him. He hoed their horses and burnt their chariots with fire. And Joshua at that time turned back, and took Hazor, and smote the king thereof with the sword, for Hazor beforetime was the head of all those kingdoms. And they smote all the souls that were within with the edge of the sword, utterly destroying them. There was not any left to breathe, and he burnt Hazor with fire. And all the cities of these kings, and all the kings of them, did Joshua take, and smote them with the edge of the sword, and he utterly destroyed them, as Moses the servant of the Lord commanded. But as for the cities that stood still in their strength, Israel burned none of them, save Hazor only. That did Joshua burn. And all the spoil of these cities, and the cattle, the children of Israel took for a prey unto themselves. But every man they smote with the edge of the sword, until they had destroyed them, neither left they any to breathe. As the Lord commanded Moses his servant, so did Moses command Joshua, and so did Joshua. He left nothing undone of all that the Lord commanded Moses. So Joshua took all that land, the hills, and all the south country, and all the land of Goshen, and the valley, and the plain, and the mountain of Israel, and the valley of the same, even from the Mount Halak that goeth up to Seir, even unto Baal Gad in the valley of Lebanon under Mount Hermon. And all their kings he took, and smote them, and slew them. Joshua made war a long time with all those kings. There was not a city that made peace with the children of Israel, save the Hivites, the inhabitants of Gibeon. All other they took in battle. For it was of the Lord to harden their hearts, that they might come against Israel in battle, that he might destroy them utterly, and that they might have no favor, but that he might destroy them, as the Lord commanded Moses. And at that time came Joshua, and cut off the Anakims from the mountains, from Hebron, from Debir, from Anab, and from all the mountains of Judah, and from all the mountains of Israel. Joshua destroyed them utterly with their cities. There was none of the Anakims left in the land of the children of Israel. Only in Gaza, in Gath, and in Ashdod there remained. So Joshua took the whole land, according to all that the Lord said unto Moses, and Joshua gave it for an inheritance unto Israel, according to their divisions by their tribes. And the land rested from war. And there we have the 11th chapter of Joshua, neatly summed up in verse 18. Joshua made war a long time with all those kings. So essentially 11 was exactly like 10, except no fun. No stupid miracles, no murder hail, no rock moving back and forth shenanigans, no hanging folks in trees, just a straight rampage through the cities. And the weird footnote that the people who stayed in their cities cowering in terror of this marauding band of desert barbarians were just left alone. It was only the ones who entered into battle and whose hearts the Lord hardened that were wiped out, men, women, and children, and all their oxen and assen and sheepsen taken away, and given most to the Levites, it seems. All right, well, I don't know. I mean, there's just not much there. We might have to let this one be a short one. The last one was a long one, so I guess everything balances out in the end. But yeah, 11 was just 10 with nothing interesting added in. After the fact, like the sun standing still for a day. Still convinced that was written in after the fact. I mean, obviously, right? Because it's not like you could get away with it during a generation that witnessed the battle. It'd always be somebody going, the sun did not stand still for a day. It went down behind the mountains. I don't know. Very uneven book, this Joshua. Well, what are you going to do? It's the word of the Lord. All right. Well, we'll wrap this one a little on the short side then. I hope you got here at the start if you wanted to hang out in the chat, because there's not a lot of opportunities for latecomers. Not that I'm expecting many. Thursday tends to be kind of a day of dearth as far as premiere views go. So, you might think about moving it to another day. Let me know in the comments what day might be better, because I know at least a couple of people have pretty full Thursday nights. So I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot putting these out on Thursdays to begin with. We could go Friday. Friday at, 7, 8, something like that. Long enough to get home from work and not yet time for your night to start. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Hit the thumbs up, poke the Pope to subscribe, all that other good YouTube-y business. And until we congregate here again on Tuesday, everybody take care, everybody be safe, and don't bully people, online or otherwise. Take care, y'all.